when you look at America in 2020, one of the biggest debates that happens is over gun control. You have all the school shootings that have happened. You've had the mall shootings. You had that concert in Las Vegas where, remember, the guy was in the hotel and just started opening fire and killing a bunch of people.
That's so sad.
And whenever that happens, everyone's talking about you need to ban guns. You know, the right to bear arms should be repealed and so forth.
Right.
As someone who used his right to bear arms to protect his own life, what do you think about gun control?
I think we need pistols. I think we need them. Well, I mean, to protect yourself for sure, but like, it's like, damn. It's like you got the dumb motherfuckers who use the guns, you know what I'm saying, in the wrong way. They extra gun happy. They get their first gun and they want to rob the first dude they see because he got some nice shoes on. But then you got the people who really smart, like, you know what I'm saying, who like, it's only here to protect my family, you feel me? Oh, boy. I think we should keep guns, my nigga. I think we should keep guns. Because you gotta protect yourself, bro. Boy,
Yeah, I agree. I'm a gun owner. I got lots of guns in my house.
man, man, I need more.
I feel you. I feel you. Well, since last time that we had our interview, Kodak Black actually got sentenced to almost 4 years for trying to buy a gun illegally. I guess that he was on probation or parole or a felony or something like that, and he ended up buying a bunch of guns without checking off the proper boxes, and now he's doing 3.5, almost 4 years in prison, being a superstar at the time.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these rappers are stupid, I think, you know what I'm saying? I feel like once you make it big, you know what I'm saying, you should definitely leave the bullshit alone. Personally, I feel, you know what I'm saying? See, my thing is, I went big already, you know what I'm saying? I did that. You know what I'm saying? I did the whole music thing. And it's like, shit, I don't know if excuse me, I don't know if it's working for me or not, you know what I mean? I really don't. I'm not really getting paid like I used to, but I still get royalties and you know what I'm saying? I still get publishing. You feel me? Because my songs are still spinning, but it's not like as much as I used to get. So it's like me personally, I gotta figure it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm with whatever. I'm with all that gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm with whatever. But all these dudes that's making it today and they depressed and shit. Like, why you depressed, bro? Over a bitch? Nigga, no. Doing drugs and shit for this bitch? Like, no, bro, you killing yourself, man. I think I stopped smoking weed low key. Like, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I'm not smoking weed because I wanted, like, you know what I'm saying, get healthy, you know, for my new baby, you feel me? I want to be smart. I feel like when I smoke weed, that shit just make me dumbfounded, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that drugs, that shit's out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done got my girl off the drugs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all about positivity, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because this bitch hoe or you know what I'm saying, I taught this bitch the game, that's not negative, you know what I'm saying? That's more, you know what I'm saying, teaching her not to let these people fuck her over or like use her for her pussy and to send her out there with nothing but a wet vagina. Like, nah, dog. Like, at least you can get some money for that. You know what I'm saying? At least charge for your time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if me and you wasn't together, you know what I'm saying? Do it for yourself. You feel me? Like, even though, you know what I'm saying, the bitch is a host for a pimp, you know what I'm saying? Like, them renegades is out. But it is what it is.
Well, I've interviewed a number of people that have killed other people
Really?
over time. Yeah, a number of people actually. I just finished an interview with John Alight, who was the enforcer for the Gambino crime family,
Wow.
and he started naming like 20 different people he shot. He's like breaking down every situation. This person died. This person just got shot in the head. This person got killed. That was his job. His job was to basically shoot and kill people that got out of line. Well, he worked for John Gotti.
Damn.
And it's interesting kind of seeing the different mentality when someone takes someone's life for various reasons. So, for example, I interviewed this guy, Brian Glaze Gibbs. He was the enforcer for Fat Cat, who was the biggest drug dealer out of Queens.
Right.
And he broke down how he killed 6 different people. 2 of them were women.
Word.
That 5 plus Sybil, or is that 5 total, including Sybil?
6, including Sybil.
6, including Sybil. So, how many other murders happened in between the Sybil and the Clifton Rice murder?
Maurice Bellamy, a guy that his father, Bellamy, his son was implicated Cat and Pappy in the parole officer murder. And Maisha is like Cat girlfriend.
And he beat the first case. He killed, it was the girlfriend of a guy that robbed him. He beat that case. And then he had 5 other murders that he admitted to as part of like a plea deal, where he admitted to a bunch of murders where they didn't even know that he did it. And a lot of these murders were gang related. It was basically, okay, they robbed our drug spot, or my man got robbed and this guy was involved, and oh, this person was stealing from me, or this guy firebombed the house and there was a killing in retaliation. And it was very interesting seeing someone break down all the people they killed. And it wasn't self-defense. It was very different.
It was
How
a
do
job.
you feel? It was a job. Like, how do you feel about someone who kills for a job as opposed to what you had to do?
That shit's scary because it really is people like that in the world. You know what I'm saying? You never want to be caught up on that list. Because you don't know when they coming. You don't know when they coming. I mean, man, I'm from the street, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, with that being said, people die every day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That nigga getting money from his killing and shit. By all means, go ahead and do what you got to do. But, like, I don't support it. I don't support it at all. Like, I wish the violence would stop. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I also interviewed basketball player Jason Williams. Do you know about his story?
No, I don't even know who that is.
Jason Williams was a pretty major basketball player, and he ended up injuring himself at one point. He walked away with like a $90 million contract. And he'd always liked to play with guns since he was a kid. And he had a bunch of people over at his house, including his limo driver, and he was showing them his gun collection, and he was showing off his shotgun. And I guess he didn't realize the shotgun was loaded, and as he was like passing it to someone, the gun went off and ended up killing his limo driver.
Oh my.
Yeah, in front of everybody. And then he tried to cover it up. He tried to like jump in the pool and like wash the residue off and try to tell people that something different happened. The guy killed himself, and then ultimately he was found, guilty of trying to cover up the shooting, and he went to prison for a few years. But as he was explaining the story, he was in tears. He was crying. He felt really bad about the whole situation because he didn't mean to kill this guy. Like, it was just a complete accident.
And I had my shotguns for my skeet machine in there, and there was a bullet still in one of the shotguns from shooting skeet earlier in the day. I take responsibility. I'm not gonna say somebody did that, and that. I'm supposed to look down the barrel. I was showing people guns. Here goes a gun. Here, look at this one. This coach gave me this. This is beautiful. This. And when I went to snap the gun closed to hand it, I didn't even know that Mr. Christophe was in the house there. The gun went off and hit Mr. Christophe in the chest, and it killed him instantly. I then ran out the house, jumped into the swimming pool, came back up, and we called 911 instantly after it happened.
Keep it all the way G. I feel that, man, bro. Like, it was an accident, but this case, I mean, I feel like, man, bro, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro, because everybody want to show their guns off. Everybody want to show their friends their guns and stuff. You feel me? That's dangerous. That's dangerous, bro. Like, I'm not like a showboat or nothing like that. Like, I mean, yeah, I probably tell the homies, yo, I got a pistol. You know what I'm saying? I bet, you know, it is what it is, man. We young. Shit, I'm young. Shit. We do young people shit, you feel me? But when I killed that boy, like, I had no intentions on doing that. It hurts my heart, you know what I'm saying? Because I have a big heart. You know, I'm such a loving person, you know what I'm saying? Like, so for somebody to make me do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I fight a lot. I used to fight a lot when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, but to actually use a weapon, bro, like, that's some movie type shit. That's like a video game. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that shit hurts, bro. It hurts.
Well, I think probably our most famous interview out of that group was the interview about No Plug killing Bankroll Fresh.
Rest in peace, Bankroll Fresh.
Have you seen that interview?
Nah, I ain't even see the interview, man. I seen a couple of your I seen the baby's interview.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the baby killed someone in self-defense as well, in the Walmart situation.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of guys rolled up on him and his family with guns, and he pulled out, allegedly, because, I mean, the charges had been dropped since then. It was self-defense. But, yeah, he pulled out, and, he laid that dude out in the middle of Walmart. Can't blame him.
You can still get self-defense in a open place like Walmart, a public place?
Yeah, if someone pulls out a gun on you first, absolutely.
But, so is the state he was in, was it like a gun-carrying state?
North Carolina.
It is, right?
Oh, yeah, North Carolina is one of the gun states, yeah.
Oh, so, yeah, that's why. Shit.
Yeah. And, the No Plug situation, a lot of people really were upset over this interview because No Plug was lying on a couch with a pile of money. Like, if you've ever seen the 21 Savage interview with him lying with the money, like the It's a Knife interview, that was done the same day in the same place as the No Plug interview. And he's kind of smiling, describing killing this dude, but a year later, Atlanta PD released the actual video surveillance. In the video, you see Bankroll Fresh with like an assault rifle, basically, kind of waving it around outside. And then I guess he fired the first shot, and then they returned fire, and Bankroll Fresh got killed. And people were so, look, he's smiling and so forth. It's like, well, this guy was protecting his own life. He was shot at first. Do you expect him to really be all remorseful and a certain type of way when you're the one that got shot at first? It's an ugly situation, and people want to hear that gangster shit until they really see that gangster shit in their face, and then they can't deal with it.
They can't take it. It's too much pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shit. So you said Bankroll Fresh was outside waving the gun and he shot in there.
I think he shot it at the car, at No Plug's car, and then they returned fire.
Well, I would have did the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't care if you're a rapper or not.
Yeah, and Bankroll Fresh was the bigger artist, so everyone was, kind of on Bankroll Fresh's side, but they don't want to look at the real story, and that is that he shot first.
People
and
are
just in general, man, don't go around waving a gun.
Hell no.
Period.
Hell no.
A gun is not something that should be brandished unless it's shooting.
Right.
I've never waved a gun at somebody ever in life.
Me neither.
I
bro.
feel that once that gun comes out, it should be the last thing that person sees. It shouldn't be used as intimidation. It shouldn't be used as a prop. It shouldn't be used to make me feel like a tough guy. And I've had guns most of my life. And I feel that once that gun comes out, it's loaded, and it should be firing at that point. There's no other reason to have that gun out.
Yeah, on mamas. Say that. Shit, nigga. I don't even like people knowing I got one.
Yep.
It makes you too vulnerable, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, man. I don't even like people knowing who I am no more, bro. I don't even want nobody to know who I am, but goddamn, I'm Ben J. I can't get away from it.